Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to make a water bucket for the egg frame. So because it's so hot here in Texas, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try an experiment. I don't want to buy like a super big igloo, and we're not having a whole lot of success with other types of waterers. So I'm going to see if I can wrap this bucket with this reflective insulation so that maybe I can keep the sun heat off of it and try and keep the water a little bit cooler for the chickens. I don't know if it's going to work, but hey, let's give it a try. So I realized that with something shiny, the chickens might peck at it. So we'll keep an eye on them. If they look like they're destroying it, I don't want them like eating the aluminum or the bubble wrap or whatever else. So we'll just go from there. So this is some stuff I used to use in my hammock to go camping, because it's a lot cheaper than some of the under quilts that I've seen. I've since gotten under quilts, but this is still just around, and I just need to take it apart. Try not to knock over the camera. I'm not sure how much this is per roll. The wider you get it, the more expensive it is. But what I'm going to try and do, there's a little water in that. So I guess you could use the tape measure for this, but I'm just going to use this for now. What's up, dude?
We're doing is this right now because I got all the top done.
Okay, so we need to figure out a side for it.
A side?
Like on the ends, you need to patch those areas.
Don't we need to get the chickens in first?
Okay, we need the sides before we put the chickens in, because if we put the chickens in and then try and make the sides, the chickens are going to get out.
Okay.
So we need to make the sides first. Really trying to go lightly because I don't want to mess up my table saw table. That's a piece of wood under it. Oh, hey, look, I got a piece of wood right here. Now, this is probably not the perfect length. But what I'll do, I'll tape this here. Man, messed up one of my hands the other day, so tearing tape's a little rough. Okay, so just as I thought, not a perfect fit. Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just need it to stay. I'd rather have too long than not long enough. So okay. So now what I'll do, put a good sharp blade on here. And we'll just oh yeah, that's a good blade. That's a good sharp blade. So all I did was lay this on top. Just pull it along, good sharp blade. Okay. So now, once again, this is just an experiment. I have no idea how well this will work. Ugh. Okay, so I don't know if you can see there's a little air gap there. You're supposed to have a little bit of an air gap. I know it doesn't go all the way up, but we'll see. I just don't want the sun just beating on the water. I'm sure that in this experiment we're going to probably learn something, hopefully. But I had seen stuff using like the igloo coolers, you know, like they have at sporting events for the players, so they can keep their Powerade or the Gatorade nice and cool. Well, I figure happy chickens make more eggs, right? So next what we got to do is I'm going to put these on here. There we go. I'll put those on there. I think we got these from Tractor Supply.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
What?
Could you just pull on that? Give me a second, please.
Please. Okay. Yep, I'm always helpful if you say please. So my drill. Got my drill bits. Okay. On here it says what size to use. Drill a 3/8 hole. Got my 3/8 bit. You know, you can be all symmetrical about this, but really chickens don't care. Chickens don't care. So anyways, so I'm going to drill the hole that I drilled. This screws into, and it's tapered, so as you screw it in, hopefully it tightens up and seals, and then you have a little rubber silicone seal right there. So it hangs vertically, and the chickens come over and they peck it, and then a little bit of water comes out each time. So since we've been having such problems with the water getting so dirty, we're trying these out. This is a cheaper way. Some of those other waterers were pretty expensive, and they're nice, but we're just having a hard time keeping it clean, and it gets so hot. And I don't think that I can really get those insulated. Let's do this. So I'm just using a socket, a deep well socket. Just gives you a little bit more to grab onto. And that one's in, so press on to the next one. And it also, I think it helps thread them in straight a little bit better. And then what I do is before I put them out there, before I put the waterer out there, I hang it in the garage on the concrete, just over the concrete, so I can see whether or not it's dripping. Because if it's dripping, it's just going to turn into a mud hole. Well, of course, depending on how much it's dripping. So the reason why we're moving chickens to this spot is we're hoping that they're going to eat up all the grass so that Tiffany can put her herb garden there. And I'm doing it by hand because I can feel how tight it is by hand. I don't want to over tighten it using a ratchet or even a screw gun. Just doing it by hand. So now, see all 4 of them are in. Oh, there we go. I like that. So you set it on the table, water goes everywhere. So I have to like hang it from the ceiling. Let's go do that real quick. So there's a rafter that I'm just going to throw a cord over. And then I'm going to hopefully hang it probably right about there. Let's see what we can do. So last time I did this, I filled the bucket with water, and then I tried to hang it. Yeah, what is it? Water's what, 8 pounds per gallon. So I probably had 3 gallons in there. So trying to tie a knot. What do you got? Yeah, what, 15-ish pounds. I mean, it's not difficult, but it's definitely a lot more difficult. Okay, I think that'll work. Let me go get some water. Okay, so I don't think I spilled any water. There's already a drop. So just make sure the O-rings are seated. Okay, so there's some water on the floor, but that's because I just put that there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back in a little while, see if that water evaporated, and then we'll come back. We'll see what's up. I just put a little olive oil on there. Oh, it's kind of rough. So I'm going to take that razor blade. Take the razor blade and just kind of clean it up a little bit. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and clean up this edge a little bit. I felt it earlier. I thought it was good, but now that I'm running the razor blade over it, it's not so much. None of the others really a whole lot. Okay. So my hand cramps up when I'm working with small things, so I'm gonna put a socket on it. Not great, but let's go around two. Okay, I think that's working much better. There's a lot less water on the ground. And I think that's from the actual nickels themselves sealing on the inside. I think that'll just take some time for them to make better seals. Okay, so now, I'm going to do a temperature test. I'm going to fill them both with water, check the temperature of the water, make sure the water temperature is the same, and then I'll leave them out where they can be, and we'll go from there, and we'll test them later. Okay, so I got to thinking. Let's make sure this is turned on. Okay. I got to thinking that to give us a really good try, I might as well cover the lid. Cover the lid with it also. So it's not like I'm saving this for use. So I'm just gonna look first rate because I figure at high noon the lid is gonna get the brunt of it, right? Doesn't need to be perfect. Just using stuff that I've got. Just making stuff. Just trying to make the chickens a little happier. I know, they're chickens. They're chickens, right? What's the big deal? But they're chickens. They're chickens. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tape this on. I'm going to just try this. See how this works. See if I go too far away. See if it's like this here. Yes. No. Actually, I do. No. So you don't know what time it is? So you're going to have to tell you what time it is and you can find out yourself. So what time is this thing going to call you? 4. Yeah. You think it's 4 o'clock?
I think it's 4 o'clock. No, that hurts. You know what Mom said?
What?
Mom said this time next time more or less.
I have no idea. I don't really track yourself.
Sorry.
Stop. Say it for them. Just tell me. I don't actually sorry. I don't keep track of your stuff.
Well, I don't know.
Well, is it in your phone? In your? Is it, yeah. Is it in your actually your calendar or whatever?
No.
Okay, I'm telling you, you gotta start taking notes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sometimes I wonder if I overfit stuff. Okay, so ready to probably fix the tape from the bottom so I can get the lid on off. Okay, so now I'm gonna go fill it up with one of those Harbor Freight laser thermal things. So okay, so now I'm gonna go fill it up. I got one of those Harbor Freight laser thermal things. So I filled this one first. Okay, it says 68 degrees.
Stop pulling. Hey.
So 70. That's 70. Okay. So now I'm gonna put the lids on. Then I'll come back in a couple hours and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So earlier I talked to you guys about this experiment. So it's been a couple of hours. They've been sitting out here in direct sunlight. It looks like the shadows are starting to come back. So let's take our final reading. So that says 73.
Oh wow. Nice.
That says 84.
Wow.
So, like I
11
thought.
degrees in difference.
Yeah.
Hi, Saint.
So, like I said, I thought there was going to be a pretty substantial difference.
Did we let him out?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think what I'm going to do is, as I go, I'm probably going to do this to the rest of them until we can get some reasonably priced igloo coolers.